Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over tips on when you should use your Master Ball and kind of discussing this because I used it, caught a Galarian bird. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that. So I'm going to give you everything here, what I think, all right? So people were talking about you shouldn't use it because we were going to potentially get them shiny in the future and you couldn't counter one of those. Well, let me just break it down for you, okay? First of all, I don't know when that's going to happen, and I'm not going to hold my breath. So I'm going to go ahead and just use it right now. I personally did want Galarian Zapdos, but here's the thing. I'm not going to wait for shinies. Don't know when they're going to be in raids, if they're ever going to be in raids, and I just want to catch one right now, okay? Does that mean I don't have any patience? Maybe a little bit, but hear me out. Let's get into this. Okay, so if I want Galarian Zapdos, I have to wait for what it's flying and fighting, so cloudy or windy weather to get the boost to potentially get better IVs, okay? So you do have that going. First, you have to encounter it while you do have that weather. Cloudy weather, no big deal. Windy weather might be a little bit of an issue because it's not so occurring depending upon where you do live. So I have been using my incense every single day except for 2 days when I was sick. And funny enough, every day I would not encounter a Galarian bird after the Master Ball was released, but as soon as I stopped using it for 2 days, and I've been seeing this pattern, so let me know if this could be an actual tip. Maybe it's just some thing in my head, but I feel like if you stop using your daily incense for like a couple of days or a week, then you will encounter these birds more frequently when you start using it. For maybe the next 2 or 3 times, maybe 1 time. So that's just a little heads up that I'll let you know on that. Of course, we got Athena cleaning herself, like usual. All right, hopefully I'm over here enough for that to be not covering my face. But there's that. Okay, so moving on. What happens? Okay, so you say you caught it. I caught it. Now what? What am I gonna do? Well, the way I look at it is, and I've discussed this before, I'm not going to get a good IV Galarian bird, okay? I don't care about the shiny. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to catch one right now. I caught the Galarian Articuno, which it looks pretty cool. If there is, it goes Zapdos and then Articuno for me, and then Moltres last is what I would want. So what's going to happen is lucky trades. I'm just going to have to link up with somebody on my friends list who I'm lucky friends with. Hopefully they have a Zapdos because that's what I would want, and hopefully they want Articuno, and then we do a lucky trade, and at the end of the day, it could be 100, it could be a 10-10-10, all right? But it's still going to be better to be a 10-10-10 than some horrible garbage IV crap that you caught in the wild. That's just not too great, right? So that is the solution. Simply catch them, lucky trade, you're good to go. I know it's not as easy as it sounds, but there's a ton of people out there doing it, and it is a pretty solid workaround to getting a good IV Galarian bird if, say, the weather is not boosting them when you do catch them. Technically, the best weather to turn on your incense for a weather boosted Galarian bird is going to be windy because they're all going to be boosted under that, right? Galarian Articuno is going to be boosted under only windy because it's psychic and flying, and then you have the Galarian Dark, so you could need foggy and then windy, and then Zapdos is probably going to be the easiest to get boosted because you just need cloudy weather for the fighting type, and then it is going to be part flying. But I do want the Zapdos, so message out there to anybody on my friends list who are lucky friends with me. Let me know. I've got Galarian Articuno. Let's make that trade happen. If you have Zapdos, let's get it going, all right? So there you go, folks. I'm excited. It's cool. Now, here's the how did I feel when I first used it? I was like, saw the Articuno on the map and I knew it. I was like, I'm just gonna catch this here. Now, the initial plan was for me to catch Galarian Moltres for somebody, but we can never become lucky friends. And I actually, in the moment, completely was just spacing it out. I was like, oh, this is the one that they want. No, that was the Galarian Moltres, but it doesn't really matter. I'm happy with the decision that I did make. And again, look, folks, we're not gonna live forever, and we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So that doesn't mean spend all your money and use all your, your savings. But in this video game, I'm going to use my Master Ball to catch Articuno so I can lucky trade with somebody. It's as simple as that, all right? And yeah, it's not too big of a deal. Now, what should you save it? Say we do get the shinies in the future. That's on you. Go for it. I don't have all year, 2 years, 3 years to just wait around to catch a potential shiny. Knowing my luck, I'm never going to encounter that. If that's the way we're going to have to encounter them, is by off the incense. I'll never see it. Not with this account, never. And the fact that I encountered a whole bunch of the Galarian birds before, I don't know. Let me see. I've encountered Articuno. I don't think I ever tapped on it. My Go Plus went for it, I think, 3 or 2 times. And of course, it ran away. I've encountered Galarian Zapdos tapped on screen 5 times. Moltres 2 times. So I've encountered these things quite frequently. A good amount, as a matter of fact. Well, some people have just simply not even encountered them whatsoever, or maybe minimal, like once or twice. And the percentage to catch them is at what, 1%? Less than 1%? I'm not dealing with that crap anymore. I'm going to use my Master Ball and get this over with. Now, I could have waited for a Zapdos, but I don't know when that's going to happen, right? And I could wait for cloudy weather, turn it on, and say I did have cloudy weather, and I did encounter Zapdos. It was weather boosted. That still doesn't guarantee great IVs. Doesn't guarantee great IVs. It could be a good PvP IV to some degree, I suppose, for Ultra League. But I'm trying to make this go into the Master League, maybe. As far as Articuno is concerned, I would use it in the Ultra League. But mine is like 40 combat power over the Ultra League, so unfortunately that ain't happening for me. Like I said, I was in a Master Ball drunken state. I was just like, oh, I gotta use this. Oh my goodness, it's on screen. I gotta catch it right now. So that's exactly what I did. But as far as saving it, what do we have in the future that's going to be even rarer? Well, let me break this down for you before I take off. And if you could give this video a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated, folks. I would really appreciate that. But here's the thing with the incense. Niantic is, I do believe, in the future going to be shifting what we're going to see coming off the daily incense. They could make shiny Groudons, Kyogres, all kinds of legendaries pop off of this thing here. Or maybe even the Paradox Pokemon in the future. Think about that. Shiny for the Paradox as well. I'm just throwing out random things. Those Paradox will probably be in-person raids like they're doing with the Shadows, because they know we want them. They're going to be some crazy new Pokemon in Pokemon Go that people are like, what the hell is this futuristic looking cyborg Pokemon? And they're in-person raids only. I have to get out there and raid that. I want that thing really bad. That looks crazy. I gotta get that registered real quick. It's not something you look at and be like, I'm good. See, they're gonna put these enticing things in raids. What I'm trying to get at is, keep this in mind that the daily incense will switch probably into something else. I don't know how much rarer these things are gonna be. I don't know if it's something that already occurs in raids, as opposed to the Galarian birds, where they just don't even appear in raids right now. So they're that much more rare and harder to get, because the catch rate is so stupid. You gotta either get extremely lucky or critical catch. I have excellent curve throw, golden razz them, ultra ball, and they always just break out. It's like one shake gone, or even no shakes. So Master Ball on the Articuno, let's go. And I've got it ready to trade. So there are my thoughts. As far as saving your Master Ball, you do what you gotta do. Personally, we will be getting another one. Okay, they stated we will be getting more Master Balls. Now, I'm not going to say we're going to get like tons of them, but they did say we're going to be getting another opportunity to get another Master Ball yet again. So this is not the only one we're ever going to hold on into our inventory. So for the people who are waiting for shiny Galarian birds and they never show up and then we get another Master Ball, well, that could have been time that you could have enjoying that Galarian bird with your Master Ball. But hey, you know, you do what you got to do with your stuff, and I just want to let you know what I'm going to do. All right, and another thing I forgot to mention, I'm inserting this here after editing, is you do not want to equip your Galarian bird while you have your daily incense on. Do not do that, okay? If you're going to turn on your daily incense, put on another Pokemon that's not a Galarian bird if you have one of those. Because here's what's going to happen. If you go and turn on your damn daily incense while you have a Galarian bird on, there's a chance for it to be a Zora. So you're going to use your Master Ball. It's going to turn into a Zora, and you just threw it away in the trash, okay? So just a little bit of a little tip there, a little bit of a heads up. Do not walk the Galarian birds while you are using your daily incense, or you're going to be greatly having a big mistake. It's going to be a big mistake, so don't do that, okay? This is a little bit of a tip. I've seen a few people on Twitter posting it. I just can't help but feel like they did that on purpose. Like, well, you did it to yourself, you know? You literally punched yourself in the face. You know, equipped a Galarian bird and you turned on a daily incense and you expected what? I mean, maybe they're, you know, they could just genuinely accidentally did a mistake, but, you know, just a little heads up. Don't turn on your daily incense with your Galarian birds, okay? So yes, I used my Master Ball finally. There we go, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!